Hi, Kathy Vick, Deeply Awake. Well, it's been a very, very busy time energetically, and but what does that mean? Does it mean that I'm having lots of dreams and visions? Not really. It sort of feels day to day, some days, as if my old life was a dream that I'm waking up from. Sometimes it feels like this process was a dream and I'm waking up from it. But I feel like I'm waking up. Does that make sense? So I just feel day to day, I feel so much better day by day. And by that, I mean just clear inside. And not distressed with the same cyclic thinking that would pull me down and then cement me in place and make me very distressed while I stood there cemented. That's what's changed. There's a fluidity within. So that's kind of nice. So I figured I'd just bring them through because I feel like it. And I don't know what they're going to say. But I hardly ever do. Sometimes they give me a heads up. And sometimes I say, hey, talk about this. And they go, oh, golly. Don't you know? We'll talk about it, but in our own time. So, take a seat and let us begin. Like that. So, I don't know. Hello. Early morning. And we are with you. Yes. And Kitty is with us. This is Rosie. We are aware that many are now beginning to realize that these shifts might actually be real because they are being felt on a personal level. Ooh, that's how it works, you see? Yes, that is how it works. So, what are you experiencing? Well, we would say there are some physical symptoms which can be assisted. We ask you, first and foremost, that if you are tired and you notice at 7 o'clock at night, and it's not your usual thing to go to bed so early, and you would say silly or mean things about others or self if they did the same thing. Well, put all of that stuff away and go lay down. Go lay down. Yes, the industrial work week is not entirely set up for enlightenment, we say. So, it's okay if you want to go to sleep early. Sleep is important, you see, but the idea is you're hooking up to what can be called reality. When you are dreaming, when you are sleeping, you are taking a break from physical reality construction and charging batteries. Not an unusual thing to be called to the bed. Yes. And we would say heat. If you feel swells of heat, if you have shivers, woohoo, well, these are also very helpful in signaling to you that something is going on centrally. Sleep, thermoregulation, eating habits. Have you noticed a change yet? No? Well, you know, this is volitional, is it not? However, the body innate has certain things it wants to say and be heard saying. Certain cravings for water, for sleep, for exercise, and for foods. Some of these foods you are called to eat, though you don't eat them very much. Yes, eat them. This is the time to be listening to the body, yes. So, it used to be a concern. Well, when the energy steps up, I must have a job which allows me to step away and meditate now and then when the energy becomes very intense. Well, isn't it funny to find out you could be actually working on something quite delicate, quite consuming intellectually, and you have found, we are sure many have found, they are still in high meditation as they do their work. This is what we have been trying to ease you into, yes, this idea of not so much multitasking as being aware of many things all at once. There's another word for that, of course. Multidimensional. Yes. So you don't switch from one program to another. It's not Gilligan's Island or CSI. No, not anymore. What would you like access to, dear one? On this potty break, while preparing these meds, while in consultation with this specialist or that professional, you are aware of so much more, within and without. This is a beautiful thing to realize that it is the human being, it is the structure, it is the organism which changes. It is said, oh yes, the energy has changed. When sure, it has. It would continue to change as well. But do you not understand? As the energy in which you operate changes, you change. Of course. So, we do discuss those who do not wish to come along for the ride. Sure, there are many. We say, no one is exempt from being loved. No one. We have often said, love, true love, can exist only with respect and trust. And perhaps there are those who show you that they are not entirely moral, or they are not entirely trustworthy. And we say, you love them? How is this possible? We have been flooding humanity with many downloads, you could say. One of them being your old family. Each and every one of you are family to each other. Family. And there is innate trust and there is innate respect with family. Sure, there are times when blindly giving trust and respect to someone who has broken your trust and respect many times. Well, is this a good effort in self-care? No. So don't do that. But you can love. You can say namaste, can you not? Sure. So, many downloads that you are each family. So many. That everything is perfect. Just right now. And right now. And right now. Little things. Yes. We have given this one much. She works on retrieval. She works on some understand in a moment, in a flash, and it's taken and it's forever. Some are cumulative. This one is cumulative. So sometimes the same lessons over and over again. So the downloads come in, and much like the ones which had to do with magnetism, which had to do with geothermal discoveries, that had to do with star family origins. There are many that come that had to do with worth. How can this be any other way? A receptor, a living, breathing tool, a healer, unconvinced, is ineffective. So, we are with you, and we are with you. We have not left. And as we have said, we are more with you now than before. It is more organic. So, 2 days before the eclipse, the solar eclipse, and be of good cheer. Allow yourself to sleep. Allow yourself to rest. But mostly, allow yourself to dismiss that which you want to dismiss in your soul, in your heart. It is not so much about holding on to, oh, I want to dismiss this. Sure, if you want to dismiss it, you dismiss it. Engage your imagination and attention on other things. And that which no longer serves, no longer sparkles, no longer lights up, well, it's allowed to fade. This is how it works. So, we tell you many downloads. So, this means you keep open. You keep asking. You keep open. It is available. All of it is available. In your own time, gradually, gently, not in a boom of breaking apart, but instead, gentle, slow, as cumulative as you wish. We are so gratified to be here in 2016 talking to you this morning, wishing you every happiness, today and in all days. Namaste.